Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox. I would like to welcome you to the Sunday Book Review. The Sunday Book Review is the series where I discuss books which impact the compliance practitioner, the legal professional, and the business professional. I hope you will enjoy this episode. January 24, 2021, the Henry Aaron edition. And we begin with perhaps the best book about Henry Aaron, The Last Hero, A Life of Henry Aaron by Howard Bryant. This may be the definitive biography of Hank Aaron, one of baseball's immortal figures. He is a revelatory portrait of a complicated private man who through sports became an enduring American icon. After his retirement in 1976, Aaron's reputation only grew in magnitude, but his influence extended far beyond statistics. Based on meticulous research and extensive interviews, The Last Hero reveals how Aaron navigated the upheavals of his time, fighting against racism while at the same time benefiting from racial progress, how he achieved the goal of continuing Jackie Robinson's mission to obtain full equality for all African Americans in baseball and society, while he lived uncomfortably in the public eye. Next up, a autobiography by Hank Aaron and with Lonnie Wheeler, If I Had a Hammer, the Hank Aaron story. The man who shattered Babe Ruth's lifetime home run record, Hammer and Hank Aaron left his indelible mark on the professional baseball world. I Had a Hammer is much more than an intimate autobiography of one of the greatest names in pro sports. It is a fascinating social history of the 20th century America. With courage and candor, Aaron recalls his struggles and triumphs in the atmosphere of virulent racism. He relieves the breathtaking moment when, in the heat of hatred and controversy, he hit his 715th home run to break Ruth's cherished record, an accomplishment for which Aaron received more than 900,000 letters, many of them viciously and racially charged. And his story continues through the remainder of his milestone-setting, barrier-smashing career and later as Atlanta Braves executive. Next up is One for the Record, the inside story of Henry Aaron's chase for the home run record by George Plimpton. One for the Record recounts Aaron's thrilling race to become the new home run champ amid media frenzy and death threats. Aaron sought to beat Babe Ruth's record. In 1974, he finally succeeded. Plimpton's book is a fascinating examination of the psychology of baseball players and gives an absorbing account of the men who on the mound who had to face Aaron. But the book's true genius lies in its portrait of Aaron himself and his discussions on the philosophy of hitting and the philosophy of the game of baseball. And we conclude with a very interesting book, A Summer Up North, Henry Aaron and the Legend of the Eau Claire Baseball. June 12, 1952, only a local sports writer showed up at Eau Claire Airport to greet a newly signed 18-year-old shortstop from Alabama toting a cardboard suitcase. I was scared as hell, said Henry Aaron, recalling his arrival on the new circuit on the city's Class C minor league baseball team. 42 years later, as Aaron approached the stadium where Eau Claire Bears once played, an estimated 5,000 people surrounded a newly raised bronze statue of the young Hank Aaron at bat. I had goosebumps, he later said. A lot of things that happened to me in the 23 years as a baseball player, but nothing touched me more than that day in Eau Claire. For the people of Eau Claire, Aaron's summer 2 years before his major league debut with the Milwaukee Braves symbolized a magical time when baseball cities in a small north town in northern Wisconsin could live and be a part of the baseball dream. It's also a fascinating look at minor league baseball in the 50s and how small towns helped create many of the legends which later came to the fore in the major leagues. I hope you'll enjoy one or more of these books. This month on the Compliance Live, I'm continuing my conversation with Gwen Hassan, Managing Director for Compliance at C&H Industrial. It's a fascinating exploration of Gwen's travel to and work in compliance. This continues this most popular series on the Compliance Podcast Network. Check it out. I know you will enjoy it. The Compliance Live, this month featuring Gwen Hassan. Thank you for joining me again on this edition of the Sunday Book Review, and I hope you'll join me again next Sunday.